The room fell silent the instant Kamala Harris began speaking. Her voice cut through the air like a steel blade, sharp, precise, almost prosecutorial. Every word carried weight, a subtle accusation wrapped in a veneer of civility. Cameras clicked and microphones captured the intensity, but no one flinched, not yet. Not him. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. sat across from her, steady, calm, his hands folded lightly on the desk before him. He was ready, not to confront, but to listen, to weigh the truth as a juror, impartial yet deeply engaged. From the very first question, it was clear that this would be more than a debate or an interview. It was a crucible. Harris's approach was relentless. Her tone suggested not only doubt but judgment. "Do you believe the public has been misled?" she asked, leaning forward. "And if so, are you prepared to take full responsibility for the consequences?" Kennedy met her gaze. His eyes, steady and sincere, didn't waver under her intensity. "My responsibility," he began, his voice calm but firm, "is to the truth, to every citizen seeking answers. I do not claim to have all the answers, but I do claim the right and duty to ask the questions others avoid." The tension in the room thickened. For a moment, the atmosphere felt like a courtroom, the air electric with scrutiny. Harris's prosecutorial precision met Kennedy's deliberate, juror-like discernment. She presented her questions like evidence, charts, timelines, quotes. Every point she made was intended to corner him, to force him into a defensive posture. Yet he remained composed, absorbing each word, weighing its intent and context before answering. And then came the moments that defined the exchange. Harris pressed on vaccines, on public health mandates, on accountability. Her questions were sharp, her tone at times almost accusatory. "Do you realize the weight of the doubt you've cast on institutions meant to protect us?" she asked, the room holding its collective breath. Kennedy leaned forward slightly, his hands now unconsciously tracing the edge of the table. "I do," he said. "But the weight of my responsibility is not to protect institutions blindly, it is to protect people. Sometimes that means challenging authority, sometimes that means questioning the popular narrative. My duty is to ensure that what we accept as truth is verified, scrutinized, and understood fully." It was a delicate balance, like walking a tightrope over a stormy sea. Harris's intensity never waned, yet Kennedy's calm, juror-like presence held steady. He listened more than he spoke, and when he did respond, his words carried the weight of careful judgment rather than defensive rhetoric. It was not a battle of personalities, it was a clash of principles. As the minutes stretched into an hour, the audience began to sense the transformation in the room. What started as a trial-like confrontation had shifted into a profound dialogue. Harris, the seasoned prosecutor, had found herself facing an